This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure. And this is my perspective. Let me just make it a small adjustment. Okay, here we go. All right. So I got a video to share in parts. It's a 6-minute video. So of course, I'm not going to let it play all the way through. But this is why Black women don't ever blame Zaddy for anything. Of course, we're talking specifically sort of about divestors, right? And the lady that this guy is going to talk about, I've done a video on her before. And this was interesting to come back to, right? Because he's gonna make a really good point about something. And I'm gonna expose why the point was made or why the point was a good one. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick up from where, not in the beginning of his clip, but we're gonna pick up from where he is talking about he's talking about her. Here we go.
Men that are harassing and threatening me because they found out I have a half-white son. First of all, it's not that you're Black that I didn't date you. It's that most of you speak to women like you're standing on a prison yard, and I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when Black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem when you see a Black woman that has dated outside of their race. Is it because you're trying to convince us that we were undesirable when the fact is you're the one that's undesirable and you only have a certain amount of options and we figured it out?
Very interesting comments.
Now, if you notice, we did do, like I said, a video on her before. You know what I don't like about these types of women is they try to get on camera and try to be real feminine with this little smile and this, that, and the third. And it's so phony and ridiculous. It's such cap. Like, I really can't stand it because we know that you are on demon time. So the fact that you sitting in the camera smiling like you soft and loving, like, stop, as Thon Lexi would say, stop the cap. Here we go.
And we're actually going to let her address them in her own words. But let's do a quick recap. She says she doesn't like Black men because of the way we talk to her. We talk to her like she's on a prison yard. She says we tried to convince her that she's undesirable. And she also said that we are upset because she has a biracial child with a white man. It says,
now, I kind of skipped forward because she did talk about being talked to a certain way and things of that nature. And now she's going to reveal what the issue is. I'm just going to read it out. Said, dear whoever, stop trashing Black men as bad fathers. My son's dad is white and my child has not seen him in 10 years. My son is 10. Okay. He held him for 30 minutes and didn't even bring a gift. It ain't just Blacks who leave their kids. I wanted to, no, I didn't miss it. I like this new seek feature, right? I really like this new seek feature. Now we're going to go further ahead because I'm going to come back to talking about what she said about that. Here we go.
Oh my God, Leah, what the fuck? The woman was too stunned to speak.
you can't make this shit.
I'm going to rewind that a little bit so you can understand it. We're going to go back just a tad. We're going to read the caption. Okay. Here we go.
See what's going on.
Jersey. Oh my God, Leah, what the
Now, says, call me a N-word during sex. She's talking about her ex-white boyfriend.
fuck?
This caption says, when my white ex-boyfriend called me his precious NB on Valentine's Day during sex. Okay, so there's more to this. I'm gonna fast forward some more so we can see who this chick really is. This chick was really here. It says, another ghetto gagger. Her name was Miracle. This is her. This is that chick. An actual literal ghetto gagger. So we're going to stop sharing. Let's go back to her talking about not just Black fathers. That white man she had a baby by. The child is 10. The father has not seen the child in all the child's life. She said he held him for 30 minutes, didn't even bring a gift, left out of here. I'm not getting caught up with this Nigger with the hard ER on him. I'm not getting caught up with her. They don't like you. But it go beyond that, right? Because just like the guy said in the beginning, well, I didn't really let him talk all the way through. He said a couple of things. One of the things that he said was that it was all of the issues and things that she complained about, white men had done to her, not Black men. Yet she had vitriol for Black men. Case in point was saying how Black men talk to her and they talk to women like they talking on a prison yard. Yet this white man is calling you an N-word with the hard ER on it during sex more than once, right? More than once. So how are you being talked to by this guy? Then we go on to the absentee father, because these divestors are how you believe in that Zaddy never leaves his kids. He leaves them when he got them with you, okay? Because you're not a preference at all. You are the true sneaky link. You're the one he's coming to, and then that's it. He don't want nothing else out of you. You're not worth anything else to him. You don't boost him. You don't do anything for him in terms of him being in his system and you being a support to that. You are never a support to that. You will never be a white woman. He don't see you like that, and he doesn't want you that way. But it goes deeper than that, right? This is the divester that can't stand Black men. All of her issues with men, she put the onus on them on Black men as if she had interacted with Black men and they had done her any kind of way at all. The last thing here that she pulls is that she was a ghetto gagger. Ghetto gagging is predicated. The entire genre, the entire whole concept of a ghetto gagger is a Black woman being disrespected, spat on, humiliated, dehumanized with a sexual undertone by white men. Specifically, okay? They specifically, that's why it's called ghetto gagger, not white trailer trash gagger or none of that. Ghetto gagger. It is specifically designed to be a niche part of porn where Black women subjugate themselves to all kinds of sexual acts that are meant to humiliate her. She's not meant to get off. It's not meant to do any of that. It's designed specifically to humiliate. So they're gagging her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they're also spitting. They're also throwing, I've seen them throw trash, all kinds of stuff where these women are being debased lower than a human being. But the reason why ghetto gaggers is something that continues to go on is because these kinds of women actually appreciate that treatment from white men. They actually like that kind of treatment from them, okay? Because when we think about, if we back up to this chick talking about her child father hasn't seen, and then we correlate that back to hashtag Black Woman's tweet about utilizing child support and utilizing the system to make Black men accountable, what system you gonna make that white man accountable to? That's my question. When he skip out on his responsibilities of taking care of his children, which system you gonna call on to reprimand him and make sure he do what he's supposed to do? It's gonna be the same system that hold Black men accountable? You mean the same system that he created to lift himself and subjugate you and Black men under? That system, that's the system that you're gonna call on? That's how you gonna hold him accountable? How you gonna hold him accountable in a system where him and his kind hold power? Here's the catch to all of this. They want to be utilized like this and talked to like this and treated like this by white men. It's a travesty if Black men do it. Black men can't even say 2 words where she's not offended. But white men can literally humiliate you on camera, throw you a couple of dollars, and you walk away happy with that treatment. Okay? They like it. Because when things humiliate you, you don't want them told and you don't want them shown. Do you understand what I'm saying? This woman got on her TikTok and told the world on 2 separate TikToks that her ex-white boyfriend used to call her an N-word with the hard ER during sex. She's not complaining about it. She's flexing about it. That's the catch. That's the catch. See, it's not a complaint. She's not angry with him for saying that. She's not mad. She didn't get mad at him. I bet you dollars to donuts she didn't stop sex and get upset. If nothing else, she probably had one of the best orgasms she ever had with him saying that to her. That's the fantasy. That's the fantasy. That's a bed wench's dream. She's not complaining. See, everybody else would be outraged. He called you a what? Man, look. She ain't mad. And she not humiliated by it. Because things that humiliate you, you don't publicize them, especially women. Especially women. When we're ashamed of something, we don't tell people, we hide it. We do our best to hide that. We do not tell people that that is what happened to us because we are humiliated, especially if we didn't do the thing that we thought we were supposed to do to defend ourselves in that moment. No. Because she never says what her reaction is. She never says that in that moment, that's when we broke up. Or, you know what? He had done that before and we had talked about it and I thought he wasn't going to do it anymore. And then he did. And then I left. No, she want that man. She mad that man left. He left her. She didn't leave him. She didn't leave him. He left her and that baby. Do you understand what I'm talking about? This is why white men get a pass with a bed wench. This is why he gets a pass. This is why she don't never blame Zaddy for nothing. First of all, she loves him with her colonized mind and her colonized heart. She loves him with her colonized mind and her colonized heart. She loved him. She loved him. She loved the system he created, and she loved her place in it. That is what we have to understand. This is why some folks ain't gonna be saved. They can't come with us. Okay. These types of Black women are actually better off under the system of white supremacy because she's unable to accept a better value system, right? Her mind, because it is so deeply colonized, her heart, because it is so deeply colonized, she cannot accept the necessary value system that would be necessary to live outside of a white supremacist value system. In other words, she's unable to live in the 10 life value system. She's not able to live there. This is why being under white supremacy for her is better. This is why hashtag Black women said that, because she can't live under this value system. She can't do it because she can only live under the colonizer's value system, which is this, the lost value system. That is the system that white supremacy is predicated on. So she can only live in that system. And we know that she can't because she'll destroy any other environment that's not based on the lost value system. She'll destroy it. This is why when you place her in communities, in family settings that are based on a positive value system, where she can get her 4 Ps, she can get system, order, and structure, she can get leadership off of a righteous Black man, she'll tear that up. She'll tear that up. Tia Mowry. She'll tear it up every time, talking about she not happy. That's why she not happy, because her value system don't match the value system that a Black man is going to put in place when he's leading and when he's in charge of his household. Always something new to learn on the Crimson Cure channel, isn't it? Always something new. Always something new. It always goes back to values. It always goes back to a value system. All of these things that we talk about on this channel every day always comes back to a value system and what value a person holds, what system that they belong to, and what system they want to belong to, and what system they're operating under. Divestors and bedwenches operate solely under the lost value system, which we understand is the system of white supremacy. And she does not operate outside of that. She'll destroy anything else. So before we sign off, I want to draw everybody's attention to the awesome release of my new book, Reclaiming the Black Feminine, The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery. You can definitely go ahead and order your copy right now off of the Crimson Cure website. So the link to the website is in the description box. You can definitely go ahead right now and make your purchase for the book. It is a must read. You know it's a must read. You know I wouldn't give you anything else than a must read to have in your collection, okay? So the next thing I want to bring everybody's attention to is the petition that we have against Black Lives Matter. We're shooting for 15,000 signatures right now with a goal of 100,000 signatures to our petition. Okay, and so that we can really complete this 6-step initiative that we have in order to help the Black communities all across the United States with the help that they need, with the support that they need to really get us connected to the greater society in a way that benefits us. And because basically this is what Black Lives Matter promised that they would be able to do, and it is not what they did, okay? So if you want to become part of holding Black Lives Matter accountable, please go ahead. That link is also in the description box. Go ahead and click the link, sign the petition, share it, contribute to it if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Pick up your copy of Reclaiming the Black Feminine. The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery, from Kendra Davis.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.